So here at Great Ghost, Great Beast, we train people on firearms. We try to help the women understand, what's happening when they're out and about, getting people to understand how they're being followed, just all sorts of things on consulting and security for the state of Texas and beyond.
So, have you seen an increase in interest in your services in the last couple years since the pandemic started?
So, I mean, we're a new business, so I mean, there's always going to be interest. What I would say is that, in what Andy was talking about, we're trying to look at the criminal and we're forgetting what they are doing. That is their job, right? Just like you go to work every day, that's them going to work every day. And every time we let one of these individuals out, they understand that they can continue to do what they consider to be their job. So we really need to not do the partisan thing or think about the black white issues. We need to look at the safety of the public. The safety of the public should be more important, right? We're taking away from the victims every time we give more infrastructure for criminals to be released. And so when you think about folks like the John Douglases of the FBI profilers and folks like that, these people, for the most part, especially with the type of crimes that they are doing, are not going to change. They see an avenue every time they get a chance to go back out on the street. And as far as training, a lot of the people have a "it won't happen to me" attitude. And so it doesn't matter who you are, what part of town you live in. This is a citywide thing. This is a nationwide thing. And so therefore people have to become more cognizant of, their own safety and not just rely on, the police, fire, EMS and folks like that, even though that is their job. But it takes time for those individuals to get there. And when you're in a city where things are continuing to happen on a daily basis, you have to take a little bit more responsibility for your safety. We also need to just get into the communities, right? We need to start training some of these young men and women, getting them, the type of educational things that they need in order for our society to actually grow and become better. It costs so much money for an individual to be off the street, to do things like basketball and things like that. Be great for people to go into the communities, start educating folks, start at an earlier age, and then maybe, over time we can get out of the social media where crime and killing and things like that are just an everyday commonplace.